Hello, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to create and develop new empowering beliefs. So in the last couple of videos you saw, I talked about having a proper mindset, right? And I talked about writing your vision down, making it plain. I talked about having those goals and dreams written down, reviewing them 3-4 times a day. And I even talked about actually getting a recording or a cell phone, downloading a recorder app. So record yourself reading your goals and dreams and wishes and desires, right? And then once you read it, you want to listen to it with your earphones, put it on repeat, and you want to speak from a place that is already done, right? I am so happy and grateful now that I'm earning $20,000 a month. I am so happy and grateful now that I have a phenomenal relationship with my spouse. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have optimal health and strength. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have a great relationship with my family and my children, etc. Whatever your wishes and goals and desires are, it's more than just real estate, right? So I'm sharing this with you and tying it into real estate because I can give you all the skill set that you could possibly have and need. I could give you the strategies and the secrets. All that sound good. But at the end of the day, if you don't create a new program where you actually believe this, then number one, you're not going to take massive action. And if you don't take massive action, then you're not going to get the results. And then you're not going to win and be successful. So I know for a fact that 90% of your success in any area of your life is actually mindset. 10% is skill set. So that's why I'm giving you this information of how to discover, how to create and develop, right, those new empowering beliefs. So here we go, guys. Let's look at this clearly. You have to think from the place that you want to be. If you don't know how you want your life to look like, then you need to go find a mentor and say, listen, I like their life. I like their lifestyle. You might have to take 4 or 5 people and say, listen, I like how they're living over here financially. I love the house that they have. I like the vehicles they have. I see they have more money coming in to their house every month than they do bills, right? They have a good cash flow, right? I like that about them. But I don't particularly like how they have their marriage set up. But I'll eat the meat and toss the bone. So I'll eat the meat of that they have a good financial life. So you're going to eat the meat of that. Then you go find another mentor, somebody else that have a good relationship in a marriage, right? So the spouse or both of the spouses are getting along real well. They got a good relationship with their children, and you love that about them. You're like, you know what? I like that about them, but they don't have the finances together. But that's okay. You eat the meat and you toss the bone. So you want to get their relationship goals and how they built the relationship from them, right? So I got one person that got the financial goals that you want your life to look like. You got one person, you got the relationship goals that you want to look like. Then you might have another person that you can rely on that might have the health, the optimal health that you want. So you want to, take from them, eat the meat, toss the bone, and get their optimal health strategies and wisdom from them. So now you have a complete person that you can become. So now you want to write all those things down. Now you want to be the author of your own book. You want to be the director of your own movie. You want to write the end of your life. You got to determine the end from the beginning, as my favorite book says. You want to write the vision down and make it plain. See, guys, you have to understand this. Not everybody is going to see your vision, understand your vision, and be willing to even help you with your vision. Understand that. See, I have a pair of glasses that's prescribed, and this is my vision lenses, right? I can't take my vision lenses and give it to a family member, a friend, a colleague, or even to you, because it's not going to be clear for you. It's my vision. The Most High God gave it to me. He gave me my own wishes and burning desires. You have your own, right? So don't get upset. Nobody see your vision. You just move forward. So now that you have that vision, you want to take that vision and write that thing down. You want to review it throughout the day, at least 3 or 4 times. You want to read those goals. You want to look at your why. We talked about that before. Your why should make you cry. Your why should be, hey, this is my motivation, my motive for action. This is my motivation, my motive for action. So when life hits you on the blind side, and it will, Murphy will show up. Murphy's going to show up and say, listen, do you really want your wishes and goals and desires? Murphy's going to show up, do you really want to be successful in this area of your life? If so, then I'm going to test you and see how bad do you want it. And Murphy's going to hit you on the blind side. That's why I tell people all the time, I basically regurgitate what my mentor told me. Listen, it's possible for you to achieve your goals and dreams, but just know that it is necessary for you to do it, and it will be hard. So when you fail that test, there's no testimony without a test. So when you're going through that test, when you're going through that flame of fire to be pure, to be purified like pure gold, then if you quit, if you give up, if you complain, if you murmur, if you do all these things, then you're not going to pass that test. And that test is going to keep coming to you and keep coming to you until you pass it. But again, if you complain, if you murmur, if you talk about it, if you focus on the issue that you're going through, the challenge that you're going through, then you're going to stay in that rut. But when you pass that test and say, you know what? I got my vision. I made it plain. It's written. I believe it. I'm walking in it. I have determined the end from the beginning. It's already done. I see myself at the end. I have my why. I'm trying to take care of my parents. They elderly now. They took care of me all my life. I want to give back to their life to take care of them at the end of theirs. I want to buy my parents a home. I want to buy my spouse and my children a beautiful home. I want to be financially free. I don't want my spouse working ever again in her life. If she's going to go out there and go build a business and make some money, it's going to be her money to spend. I want to create generational wealth for my children and my children's children. Those are my whys. So you need to have your whys so strong that it will literally make you cry. And that's going to be your motivation, your motive for action. So when a tough time comes, when Murphy hits you side the head, when he hits you on the blind side, you're going to be saying, you know what? I'm focused. I got my why. Let me keep going. It's already done. Lisa Nichols, one of my mentors, told me, he said, listen, she said, what if you could start the race knowing that you can win? I'm going to say that again. What if you could start the race knowing that you can win? How big would you play the game? How many people would you tell about your wishes, your goals, and your desire? How many people would you tell about that? Everybody, right? Because there's no way possible that you can lose. So that's the state of mind, that's the belief that you have to create in any area of your life. You have to get into that mindset, and when you do that, now when that thought come up, that idea come up, you can be confident to move forward. See guys, I don't think about my thoughts anymore. So when I get a desire, a burning desire, when I get a thought, I just go out and I take action. I don't think about how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to get the money, how I'm going to get the resources, who I need to help. I don't think about all those things because I know one thing, I'm not breaking any laws, statutes, and commandments that the Most High God put on this universe, right? I'm actually following the laws of attraction. I'm following the laws of vibration. I'm in tune with the laws that He have created. I'm not hurting nobody, I'm not stealing from nobody. That's not my mindset. I don't do that, right? Hopefully you don't neither, right? And so now what happens is I'm doing the right things, and He said that He's going to direct my path. He's going to direct my path. So as I'm on this path, right? It's not nothing that's already established, right? It's not a path that's already there. Sometimes I have to go in and I just carve out a path and leave a trail behind me. And all of a sudden, the resources, the tools, the money, all these things that I need to be helped to accomplish that goal and dream and desire, it's going to show up. And I'm confident in there because I'm starting the race knowing that I can win. I already determined the end from the beginning. I am the author of my book. I am the director of my movie. I already know the ending. I trumpify at the end. I win at the end. So now when Murphy see that, hey, you are unstoppable. I hit him or her 3-4 times with issues. They got over it. They had a great attitude. They had a faith. They had action. They had works behind their faith. You know what? Life gonna say, and Murphy gonna say, listen, let them go by. Let them in. They want it. Let's go find another sucker to try to stop their dreams and stop their goals. So guys, that's what you have to understand. That's what you have to believe. And so the only way that you're going to be successful, that you have to find a way to take your conscious thoughts, your conscious wishes, desires, dreams and goals and vision, and learn how to suppress it into your subconscious mind to create a new paradigm, to create a new belief. Because whatever you believe, it dictates and determines your speech. Whatever you speak, it determines your action. And your action determines your results. So when you want a certain result, that certain end result, it all starts in the belief. Why? Because 97% of the time of the day, you default to your programming that you have in your subconscious mind. Let me prove it to you. Have you ever been driving a vehicle and all of a sudden your phone rings? You answer the phone, hello, and you're having a conversation for a very long time, but you're not paying attention to the road. That means you defaulted to your subconscious program of how to drive. Because remember, when you first learned how to drive, you had to create a habitual habit. You had to drive over and over and over and over again. It's called practice. And when you practice, you had some failure there. So you can't be afraid to fail. All failure is a way to get you to the success. Understand that practice is controlled failure. I'll say that again. Practice is controlled failure. So you want to fail, but you want to fail often, but always fail forward. So as you continue to drive, you learned how to drive. You got your driver's license. So now you don't think about, hey, how should I drive today? You just get in and you automatically go to the autopilot. Same thing was walking. When you walk and somebody call your name, you just don't stop and can't walk and talk at the same time or walk and think. No, you default to the subconscious mind of walking and you begin to walk and you start to talk to other people. No different than when you driving and a cell phone ring, you're having a conversation and you default to your programming that's in your subconscious mind of driving, and before you know it, you get to your destination safely and you look back and say, I don't remember nothing on the road. Why? Because you defaulted to that program. But what if you could take your wishes, your desires, your dreams, your goals, your vision, and take that from a conscious thought of your wants and suppress it all in your subconscious mind, create a new program, and then if 97% of the time of the day you default to the programming in your subconscious mind, so when you do default to that program, your program of your subconscious mind is playing your wishes, desires, your dreams, and your goals and your visions. Think about that. So guys, that's what a lot of people call the law of attraction or law of vibration. See, there's a law of vibration first, where we're all energy. Everything's pure energy. Then the law of attraction comes second. But guys, if you implement these principles, now you have the mindset of a champion. The mindset of a champion. So guys, to the next video, I'll see you either at the top or I'll see you from the top.